Hi, my name is Andrew Smith. I'm a stress resilience coach, cognitive behavior therapist, and author of my first book, Fear Less, Live More. Today, talking to you about how to improve decision making skills. What are the effective ways? Now, decision making is crucial both in our personal and our professional lives. The ability to make sound decisions can significantly impact success as well as well-being. However, it's not everyone that will be in-depth in making good choices. Sometimes even the most experienced individuals can struggle in decision making. So I'm going to give you some tips today. And the first one is define your objectives clearly before making that decision. Clearly understand what you want to achieve. Take some time to understand what that decision that's crucial will lead to. I remember years ago with my partner, we'd go and he'd need to buy shoes, but he hadn't decided what type of shoes, what was for, and we'd walk a number of shops till I just went, you know what, I'll go and sit in a coffee shop, have a wonderful coffee, and you go and choose whatever you need to. Because when you don't define what you want at the end, then you don't know what that decision is for, and you can make the wrong choice. Now, the second point is gather relevant information. Informed decisions are often better decisions. So gather enough information before making that decision. The information will be better equipped when you are going to weigh the pros and cons of making the sound decision. Third point is consider multiple alternatives instead of focusing on just one solution or one path. Consider these alternatives, like brainstorm a range of possible choices and evaluate that potential benefit or drawback. This process will let you view that situation differently, and you then can make a more informed decision. My fourth point is be aware of cognitive biases. What does that mean? And how will they influence your decision making? Now, the common cognitive biases include overconfidence, anchoring, confirmation bias. So improve your decision making skill. Become aware of this bias and actively work to counteract these effects. My fifth point is evaluate the risks and rewards. Every decision really involves a potential risk or a reward. So carefully assess what is important in each option and weigh them against that potential reward. Involve others when you're making this appropriate decision. Often ask other people what do they think, and then you choose your own decision and make your decision with whatever you want to be. But having the input from others is really helpful. They provide valuable insights or a perspective that you have not considered. Set a deadline. So just remember, if you don't make an effective decision, you will tend to procrastinate, and it can be a significant barrier to effective decision making. So to avoid getting stuck, just set out a deadline when making that decision, and that will really help you. It'll give you a sense of urgency and help you stay focused when evaluating your options and making that choice. Learn from past decision mistakes. That's my 8th point. Now, reflect. In the past, you've chosen like a pattern or a mistake or a success. This will help you to gain valuable insight when you're making your decision, so that you learn to make better choices in the future. If you keep track of those that have worked and not, it is a useful reference over time. Embrace uncertainty by accepting that it's not easy to have a clear-cut perfect solution. So embrace that uncertainty. Recognize that sometimes you might need to decide with the complete information or with incomplete information or without knowing what the exact outcome will be. Trust your instincts, and then you will learn. Now, I'd suggest that practice making decisions. With any key skill, you need to practice practice for it to be perfect. Look on how you're going to hone your skills, build your confidence, and become comfortable with that decision-making skill. It's an ongoing process, and it requires you to become self-aware and practice and dedication. Now, the 11th point is develop critical thinking skills. It is your ability to analyze and evaluate information objectively. This can significantly improve your decision making skill, and by asking yourself those probing questions, challenging your assumptions, exploring alternative viewpoints, you can really hone in these skills. My 12th point is managing emotions. Emotions can significantly affect a positive or negative outcome of your decision making skill. Now, emotions will provide a valuable insight into what is clouding your judgment, what mistakes you're making, or whether you're making some impulsive or rational decision. Always prioritize your decision. That's my 13th point. Not all decisions will carry weight of what their potential impact or their urgency is. So choose wisely. The 14th point is, I always use this one because when I visualize the potential outcome, I found it to be a really powerful tool. So before making a decision, I take a moment or two and looking ahead of what the outcome of that options are and whether they suit me in my personal circumstances, what rewards will be, or will it be the best course of action for me. My last point is cultivate patience. Remember that decision making sometimes can be a slow and deliberate process. Cultivating patience will allow you to give yourself the time and the space that you need to evaluate your options and make well-informed decisions. Thoroughly recognize that impulsive decisions often lead to the outcomes that you don't want, and patience can be a virtue for you. I want to conclude this video by saying improving decision making is a lifelong journey. It requires continual effort and practice. By incorporating some or all of these strategies that I've suggested here, you can be more adept in in-depth decision maker, well equipped to navigate the complexities of both personal and professional situations. By that I mean your ability to make sound decisions. It's an invaluable asset, and with dedication and perseverance, you can develop and refine your decision-making skill. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself. If you need any help, please comment below and I can jump on a call with you. Bye for now.